You're late. Don't give me that. It is not wise to keep me waiting. Do you understand? No. It's a simple yes or no question. Do you understand? Catch on quickly. I can see why the architect likes you. Kinda. I have 4 weapons here that you might find to your standards. All rifles. Submachine guns and sniper rifles are reserved for the higher class operatives. Besides, this op does not require such discretion. It requires a statement which you will make. Let's start with the most basic weapon here. It is your standard M4 right here. It has a 10-inch barrel with a 5-inch slit over suppressor. Nothing special. It is stock other than a grip for your convenience. If none of the weapons here you like, you will be taking this one. If you do not pick one by the ending, or you cannot decide, I will decide for you. Is that clear? Very good. If you cannot pick one, or you want to build your own, this is the one for you. You can change anything out on this weapon. Sights, grip, pistol grip, stock, suppressor, barrel length, everything. It is safe for you to choose whatever you want. I don't discriminate. Semi and fully automatic. This weapon here is just a very good all-around. I would suggest picking this so you can tune it to the mission set. But if you like one of the others, then by all means, do not talk. I talk. And then afterwards, I will answer any questions you might have. Understood? No, nod your head. Very good. The next rifle we have is a 15-inch barrel with a 5-inch suppressor on it, making a total barrel length of 20 inches. It has a standard red dot sight on. Same as the last, safe, semi, and fully automatic. This weapon is good for those longer range precision shots. I did think of you when I picked this one out because 20-inch barrel, DMR length, collapsible stock, just like the first one. This one is perhaps, this is one of my older selections. Very reliable. It has gone on more missions than you probably ever will. As you can see, it also has a point for you to clip onto your gear when you are not using it. What do you think about this one? It comes with 4 Picatinny rails. 3 on the side, 2 on the side. My bad. 1 on the bottom for grips. It is key mod, so be aware of that. you can adjust this to your liking. That's the top accessory rail. I do have accessories for you to pick from: PECs, flashlights, grips, lasers, iron sights, different optics. However, those are for this one. The items that you can pick from for that one, are not quite as high quality as the ones you'd find on my pre-built selections. You will be inside and outside of buildings for this operation, so maybe a 20-inch barrel is not quite what you want. And now for my favorite one of all. This beauty right here. It comes equipped with comfort grips, a tactical stock, lighter and easier than the other two. Rails, a PEC, grip, optic, and a magnifier. It has a 15-inch barrel. Good for longer range shots, longer than the 10-inch. With your magnifier, you can precisely get those nice angles. Comes also equipped with a PEC laser night vision capable. Before you even think I saw the light in your eye, you will not have access to night vision. The architect wants to see what you can do before he allocates that type of equipment to you. But this one feels nice in the hands, nicely balanced, nice weight. It also has a competition trigger, so if you want to use semi-automatic versus full auto, you can spam it as just as fast. Ambidextrous safety selector, but this weapon is not ambi, so if you are wrong-handed, get wrecked. Personally designed it and put it together. And you've seen this one before. Standard combat arms, sidearm of our security forces. You're fond of it, yes? Good all-round pistol. I do not see you turning this bad boy down. But if you do decide to turn it down, these other three weapons are more than enough to complete your op, you know? So I suggest think it over, think of the scenarios you might get in, the chances of you encountering law enforcement. If the SWAT team pulls up, which is highly likely, I don't think a pistol will cut it. Oh yes, I'm sure you're very skillful, but when SWAT pulls up, and they have automatic rifles, another thing before I forget, the architect wants you to wear this. It might look like your standard watch, but it is equipped with a tracker, a camera, a listening device, and he told me to tell you that it also carries a small amount of C4 in the case you get captured he will detonate the launch. Has enough to blow off your arm. And since you will be manipulating weapons, it will be close to your chest and your head. He requires that if you get captured, hold it up to your chest so he can detonate it. You will wear this. You don't have a choice. Another thing that I pulled strictly for you. Grenades. Made by our buddies over at Lancer. These grenades pack a punch like their M87 counterparts that the Army use. However, made strictly for the private sector. Technically illegal, but isn't everything we do. I was able to allocate 2 for your mission. If you want, they're yours. Speak. The architect wanted to ensure you can work with what you have, which is why he urges me to only allow you to take the 2 preset weapons and not let you build your own. However, I fought for you. Even though I'm on the fence, I fought to allow you to build your own. An agent with the best gear, the best training, has the best results. Now, given that, you seem like you want to make a name for yourself. So, I would recommend you take one of the pre-built ones. So, what would it be? What will you take? Very good. Very, very good. Alright. Take your equipment, head that way, and your mission can begin. It was a pleasure meeting you. I look forward to working with you more closely so I can show you a little bit more of what I can offer. Take care of yourself. And don't disappoint the architect. Take care of equipment. Director to Security 6, which is get me the art.